Have you ever noticed that heavy, sluggish feeling that creeps in after a big meal? Maybe you find yourself fighting to keep your eyes open, or you just want to curl up and nap right at the table. This post-meal slump is something almost everyone experiences at some point, especially after eating a hearty lunch or dinner. It's that irresistible urge to lie down as if your body is begging for a break. But what's really going on inside your body? It's not just a food coma or simple tiredness. There's actually a fascinating process happening beneath the surface, all thanks to your body's glucose management system. When you eat, especially foods rich in carbohydrates and sugars, think bread, pasta, rice, or desserts, your digestive system gets to work. It breaks these foods down into glucose, a type of sugar that enters your bloodstream and acts as your body's main source of energy. As glucose levels rise in your blood, your pancreas quickly responds by releasing insulin. Insulin is a crucial hormone that acts like a key, unlocking your cells so they can absorb glucose and use it for energy to power your muscles, brain, and organs. However, if your meal is packed with refined sugars or simple carbs, glucose floods your bloodstream rapidly, causing a sharp spike in your blood sugar levels. In response, your pancreas may release a large surge of insulin to bring those levels down. Sometimes, it overshoots, causing your blood sugar to drop quickly, a crash that can leave you feeling drained, foggy, and even a bit moody. This sudden drop is why you might feel tired, irritable, or even crave more sugar soon after eating. It's a cycle that, if repeated often, can sap your energy, affect your mood, and over time, even impact your long-term health. The good news? You don't have to give up your favorite foods or avoid delicious meals forever. Enjoying food is one of life's great pleasures, and there's a way to do it without the dreaded energy crash. There's a simple, science-backed trick that can help smooth out those blood sugar spikes and crashes, so you can feel energized and alert after eating. Best of all, it doesn't require expensive supplements, complicated routines, or extreme diets. You don't need to overhaul your entire lifestyle to see results. All it takes is a little gentle movement after your meal. Something as simple as a short walk, a few stretches, or even tidying up the kitchen can make a big difference in how your body handles glucose. Let's explore how you can turn your body into a glucose managing machine, starting today. With just a few small changes, you can boost your energy, improve your mood, and enjoy your meals without the crash. Your muscles are more than just for movement. They're powerful sugar sponges. After you eat, muscles are one of the main places glucose goes for storage and energy. When you move, your muscles' demand for glucose skyrockets, pulling sugar from your blood. Inside each muscle fiber, mitochondria convert glucose into energy. Even light movement, like tapping your foot, signals your muscles to soak up more glucose. Active muscles become more sensitive to insulin, so your body needs less of it. Even better, moving muscles can absorb glucose without insulin at all. This is why regular activity is so important for metabolic health. After a meal, activating your muscles helps buffer blood sugar spikes and crashes. You don't need a hardcore workout, just gentle movement is enough. A simple walk or a few calf raises can make a big difference. Picture this. It's a quiet mid-afternoon, and you find yourself drawn to the bakery display. The golden flaky pastry calls your name, and you can't resist. You reach out, pick it up, and take that first delicious bite. For a moment, everything else fades away. The sweet buttery flavor melts in your mouth, and you feel a quick rush of pleasure, a tiny escape from the day's routine. Around you, others are doing the same, sharing laughs, savoring their favorite treats, and enjoying a simple moment of happiness. Pastries have a way of bringing people together, making ordinary afternoons feel special. But beneath the surface, something fascinating is happening inside your body. That refined flour and sugar in the pastry break down incredibly fast, sending a wave of glucose into your bloodstream. Your blood sugar rises sharply, like a roller coaster climbing its first big hill. Sensing this sudden surge, your pancreas jumps into action. It releases insulin, a hormone whose job is to help your cells absorb the sugar and bring your blood sugar levels back down to normal. It's a remarkable process, but it's also a bit of a scramble. Your body is working hard to keep things in balance. When this emergency mode happens over and over, it can put a lot of stress on your system. Over time, your cells may stop responding to insulin as well as they should, a condition known as insulin resistance. This is a major risk factor for developing type 2 diabetes and other metabolic issues. Often, the insulin response overshoots, causing your blood sugar to drop quickly after the initial spike. This crash can leave you feeling drained, foggy, or even irritable. That's when you might notice yourself feeling shaky, tired, or craving even more sugar. It's a cycle that can repeat itself throughout the day, making it hard to break free from those sweet temptations. These wild swings in blood sugar don't just affect your energy, they can also increase inflammation in your body. Over time, chronic inflammation is linked to a higher risk of heart disease, obesity, and other long-term health problems. But here's the good news: the pastry itself isn't the villain. It's really about how your body responds to it. And the best part, you're not powerless in this story. You can make choices that change the outcome. One simple, effective strategy is to add a little movement after you eat. Just standing up, stretching, or taking a short walk can help your muscles use up some of that extra glucose, blunting the spike and preventing the crash. Even a few minutes of light activity, like calf raises, squats, or a stroll around the block, can make a big difference. It's a small change, but it can help rewrite your body's response to sweet treats. This way, you can still enjoy your favorite desserts without riding the blood sugar roller coaster. You get the pleasure without the crash. So next time you reach for a pastry, remember, it's not just about what you eat, but what you do next. A little movement can change the story and help you savor life's sweet moments, guilt-free. Let's see how. Ever wondered how to keep your energy up and avoid that post-meal glucose surge? The answer is surprisingly simple. Move your body, just a little, and do it gently. You don't need to lace up for a marathon or hit the gym for an intense workout session right after eating. In fact, pushing yourself too hard immediately after a meal can actually be uncomfortable and isn't ideal for digestion. Instead, think of light movement, like a slow walk, some gentle stretching, or even standing up and moving around your home. This gives your muscles an immediate job to do. Your muscles start using up the glucose from your meal right away, helping your body process it more efficiently. But if you stay completely still, that glucose just lingers in your bloodstream, waiting to be stored as fat, which can lead to energy crashes and long-term health issues. When you move, even just a little, your muscles act like sponges, soaking up that fresh supply of glucose and turning it into energy. Research shows that people who take a short, easy walk after eating, just 10 to 15 minutes, can significantly lower and steady their blood sugar levels. Instead of a sharp spike in blood sugar, you get a gentle, rolling hill, much easier for your body to handle. This means you avoid that sudden crash in energy, and you'll feel more stable and alert throughout the day. The best part? You don't need any special equipment, fancy gear, or even a gym membership. You can simply build small, active habits into your daily routine, no matter where you are. Try tidying up the kitchen, walking around the house, or doing a few calf raises while you chat with family. Even light chores or a stroll around the block can make a big difference. The key is consistency, making movement a natural part of your post-meal routine. This tiny change, repeated day after day, can have a huge impact on how your body handles food, your energy levels, and even your long-term health. So next time you finish a meal, remember, move just a little. Your body will thank you for it, both now and in the future. You don't even have to leave your kitchen to hack your blood sugar. Two of the best post-meal moves: calf raises and body weight squats. These target your biggest muscles, your legs and glutes, which are glucose hungry. The soleus muscle in your calf is a metabolic powerhouse, able to soak up glucose for hours. Calf raises are easy stand. Lift your heels, hold, and lower. Do this while waiting for coffee or washing dishes. Bodyweight squats engage your thighs and glutes. Just a set of 10-15 can make a difference. Research shows that even light walking or resistance moves after eating lower blood sugar. If you can't go for a walk, squats and calf raises are a practical, space-saving alternative. No gym, no problem. Just a few minutes of movement is all it takes. Your muscles will do the rest. So, when's the best time to move after a meal? Science points to a sweet spot. Start your light activity within 60 to 90 minutes after eating. That's when glucose peaks in your bloodstream, and your muscles can soak up the most. Move during this window, and you'll flatten the spike before it crashes. If you wait too long, your body's already handled the spike with a big insulin release. But don't stress about being exact. Any movement is better than none. Even a walk 30 minutes or 2 hours later still helps. After a big meal, let your stomach settle, then get moving. Listen to your body and aim for a 10-15 minute walk or some simple exercises. It's an easy, effective habit to build. The best part? You don't need to work out to get the benefits. Everyday chores, like cleaning up after a meal, count as post-meal movement. Standing, walking to the sink, loading the dishwasher, wiping counters, all gently activate your muscles. These small actions add up, helping your body use glucose more efficiently. Walking the dog, doing laundry, gardening, or even standing during a phone call, all help. The goal: avoid long stretches of sitting right after eating. Break up sedentary time with any light activity. This makes healthy habits easy to fit into your life. No gym required. Find movement in your routine and use it to your advantage. Here's the magic: muscle contraction opens a back door for glucose, letting it enter cells without insulin. This insulin-independent pathway is triggered by movement, no matter how light. When you move, special transporters in your muscle cells pull glucose from your blood for energy. This eases the workload on your pancreas and lowers blood sugar faster. Over time, it helps prevent insulin resistance and keeps your metabolism flexible. Even gentle activity, like a slow walk or calf raises, activates this system. You don't need to exhaust yourself, just move consistently after meals. It's a built-in, efficient way to manage your fuel. Tap into it, and you'll protect your health and energy. The big takeaway? Small, consistent habits can transform your health. Stable blood sugar isn't just for people with diabetes, it benefits everyone. Fewer spikes and crashes mean better energy, mood, and focus. You don't need a dramatic lifestyle overhaul. Start with a 10-minute walk after lunch or a few calf raises after dinner. These tiny actions, repeated daily, add up to big results. You're in control. No more being a victim of food comas or cravings. Once you feel the benefits, it's easier to keep going. Try it for yourself. Notice how you feel after moving versus sitting post-meal. Health is about progress, not perfection. Your future self will thank you for every small step you take today.